Hi, hello everyone, welcome to Rosamund's Mandarin Garden. In our last lesson, we explored modal verbs that express possibility. Today, we're going to move on to the second type, modal verbs that express intention and willingness. Common examples include 要、想、愿、肯、敢。Let's start with 要. 要 expresses a desire with a clear purpose. It's about aiming to achieve something or intending to obtain something. For example, 我要这个玩具，我要这个玩具，我要这件衣服，我要这件衣服，我要出去玩，我要出去玩，我要回家，我要回家。要 expresses a person's desire, but when it is used with something that has no intention, like an object or a situation, it indicates imminence. It means something is about to happen. It often appears with 快要 or 就要. For example, 他生了很重的病就要死了。他生了很重的病就要死了。快跑，这艘船要沉了。快跑，这艘船要沉了。The negative form is 不要. However, it only negates intention, not imminence. You can say 我不要这件衣服，我不要这件衣服，我不要回家，我不要回家。But you cannot say 他没有生病，他不要死。他没有生病，他不要死。Instead, you should say 他没有生病，他不会死。他没有生病，他不会死。I hope you still remember the usage of 会, which I explained in our last lesson. Besides learned ability, 会 can also refer to future prediction. Here we are making a prediction, so we use 会. When the negative form 不要 is used towards others, it functions as advice or a warning, like please don't. For example, 不要在公共场合大声喧哗。不要在公共场合大声喧哗。不要在泳池里打闹。不要在泳池里打闹。不要在飞机起飞时打电话。不要在飞机起飞时打电话。Let's move on to the next one, 想. As a regular verb, it can mean to miss someone, to think or suppose. For example, 我想你，我想你。我想今天会下雨。我想今天会下雨。我想他大概30岁上下。我想他大概30岁上下。As a modal verb, 想 expresses intention. It's similar to 要, but with a softer tone. The difference is, when you use 想, it's more of a wish or thought. It's not demand. When you use 要, it's a determined intention, a commitment to act. For example, 我想去北京。我想去北京。我要去北京。我要去北京。These two are often translated as willing. They are similar but not identical. 愿 or 愿意 focuses on inner willingness. It means you are happy to do it and feel no reluctance. It's a yes from the heart. 肯 focuses on actual agreements and action. It means you agree to do it despite the trouble, difficulty, or effort required. It usually implies some kind of sacrifice. How do we use them? Imagine asking for a favor. If I say, 你愿不愿意帮我？你愿不愿意帮我？ I'm asking about your attitudes, whether you have the inclination to help me. If I say, 你肯不肯帮我？你肯不肯帮我？ I'm asking whether you are willing to actually put in the effort despite the difficulty. The difference here is quite subtle and needs to be understood in context. For now, one thing to remember is When expressing personal willingness rather than approving someone else's request, use 愿 not 肯. For instance, the standard Chinese translation of Western wedding vows is 你是否愿意某某某做你的丈夫、妻子？你是否愿意某某某做你的丈夫、妻子？我愿意，我愿意。Finally, let's look at 敢. 敢 means to dare, having the courage or guts to do something. In Chinese, we have the word 勇敢, 勇敢, brave. 勇 is the internal, lasting quality of bravery. 敢 is the specific decision to act without fear in a particular moment. Only 敢 works as a modal verb. The negative form is simply to put 不 in front of it. 他敢说真话，他敢说真话，他敢承担责任，他敢承担责任。你怎么敢这么跟我说话？你怎么敢这么跟我说话？他胆子很小，不敢做这些事。他胆子很小，不敢做这些事。我不敢一个人看恐怖电影。我不敢一个人看恐怖电影。Now we've covered the most common modal verbs in Mandarin. So how do we recognize a modal sentence? In general, it describes something not yet completed or expresses the speaker's attitude, intention, or judgment. Because of this, Chinese modal sentences usually do not emphasize tense and therefore do not require aspect particles. That concludes today's lesson. Thank you for watching. I have summarized the key points from these 2 episodes on modal verbs in this free PDF. You can download it here. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Your support means a lot to me. See you next time. Bye. Bye.